Good evening and welcome to tonight's Skylark Soundbite. For the last week or so I've been thinking a lot about prayer. Now prayer is this, what a beautiful privilege that we get to engage with the creator of the heavens and the universe. There is this opportunity at any time to engage with the Father. I think that's utterly beautiful, isn't it? That at any time we can come before God with our hearts and our prayers and share it with him. But on the other hand, there is the frustration that I find comes with prayer, in that we make our petitions known and we share our hearts with God, and sometimes it just feels like silence. There have been times over the last couple of years where I have prayed and prayed for stuff to happen and haven't seen anything yet. But then I look at other prayer requests I've made before God and I have seen answers in ways that I wouldn't have expected. You see, we can come to God with our words and make that time, and all of that is hugely important. But there was a bit of scripture that really stood out to me, that really helped me, and I hope will help you too. And it's, what do we do when we come before God and we don't have the words? Like we're just done with praying the same prayers over and over again. How can we stay encouraged to keep lifting our prayers up to the Father? There is a piece of scripture in Romans 8 that has really helped me, and I hope it will help you because it's a beautiful bit of scripture. And I'm going to read it to you. It is Romans 8, 26 to 28. The Spirit helps us in our weakness. We do not know what we ought to pray for, but the Spirit himself intercedes for us through wordless groans. And he who searches our hearts knows the mind of the Spirit, because the Spirit intercedes for God's people in accordance with the will of God. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. Now I really love that for a couple of reasons. Firstly, I love the part where it says that for the Spirit himself intercedes for us through wordless groans. There's no words. He intercedes with our groans. You see, every morning I've been waking up early, and there is this app that I have been reading every day, which has been a huge source of help. It's called Lectio 365, which is done by the 24/7 prayer guys. And there's this piece that I want to just reference because, again, it was just something that really helped me when it comes to praying to the Father. Our Father in heaven doesn't get distracted by our scribbled words and squiggled thoughts. He isn't impressed by the dictionaries and lectionaries we hurl at the sky. Instead, he explores our hearts with infinite affection to discern the kind of day we've had, the way we are really feeling, and the weird little obsessions buzzing around our heads. You see, I love that. It's as if God knows the kind of days we've had, and yet, even when we have no words, he embraces us, he hears our hearts, and he wants to connect with us. And I love that because it takes away the pressure of feeling that every time I come before God with my prayer requests, that I have to have the right words, say the right thing. No, scripture just says, come before God. He can discern, he knows the day you've had. He knows your heart. It's your heart that he wants, and he connects with that. So whatever you're praying for at the moment, whatever that may be, may your heart connect with the Father's, and may you know how loved you are. And as we continue to stand and believe for those prayers that you're believing for breakthrough, that we won't stop coming before the Father with our prayers, with our words, but more importantly, with our heart. I pray and hope you have a great week ahead, friends. Be blessed. We love you, and as a church, we continue to pray for you on a daily basis. Big love to you all. Take care.